This is the only 7-seater right now here in the Philippines in this price point that has this. Annyeong everyone, thank you for watching this video. Today I have the Ford Everest 4x4 Titanium. This has bi-turbo. It has about 270 horsepower and 500 Newton meters of torque. And this one costs 2,525,000 pesos. Easy to remember, 2525. Now, this is the top spec with the all-new model change. And this is my first time actually to test it out. I'm sure many of you are looking to buy yourself a 7-seater SUV here in the Philippines. And this one has the 4x4 option. Now, many of you might not need the 4x4 option, honestly. But if you are like in areas wherein it gets flooded or it's muddy, or sometimes you want to camp with your family, you should get the 4x4 variant. Like this one has 6 different drive modes. And it is also very well connected to the huge infotainment system that assists you in those sticky situations. When I look at the Everest, it just looks so macho, masculine, and for me, the 4x4 Everest is overall great player. It just has everything. The tech, the look, the warranty, the brand, and so many more. But what I like is it has Ford Pass. First of all, you need to download it. It's about 80 megabytes. Go to Ford Pass. Now, I already registered this vehicle to the Ford Pass. And where you can find the VIN number is actually here. So take a photo before you start. Once you put in the detail, after you have made your Ford Pass account, you will have your car shown here with the exact color as well. And then you do have a few features: unlocking, locking, starting, horn and lights. Then when you go to the next tab, it shows you how much range you have and where your car is right now, and the status of your oil. Let's start the car. Just hold it. It will use your data. You see the car is started. You can only do this remotely twice consecutively. After that, you will need to start the car manually and then you get 2 credits again. See? It will use your data, so depending on your internet speed, it will react to that. You can also have multiple vehicles to be added here that supports Ford Pass. You can also press horn and lights. It's going to be noisy. See that? Don't forget to subscribe and like for more. 감사합니다. Now, looking from all angles, the Everest looks really nice, clean, and intuitive. Just look at these 20-inch rims. They just look so good. Whoever made this one really needs a raise. Disc braking system everywhere. Well, the price might be a bit high. Yeah. You add a bit more and you can get an Explorer. Yeah. But then, with the given road conditions of the Philippines, I think Explorer is too wide at times and difficult to park, but this one is just perfect. I brought my family here and my friends. They love the vehicle. First of all, they love the huge size of the side mirror. Unlike my FJ, it is wide this way and not tall. Mine is tall and it's the other way. It's hard to see. Active side vents, the step board, Titanium. Yeah, this is the full-blown. It has all the ADAS system, and when you look in the instrument cluster, the ADAS system works really well. The quality is also amazing, very fluidic, very responsive. It also supports Korean characters and I love that. The sound system is also perfect. The ride quality is also amazing. The cabin space, everything was just perfect. Now, if there were room for improvement, what would they be? Please let us know in the comment section below. Now, with the 210 horsepower and 500 newtons, mated to 10-speed automatic transmission with Steptronic, what more can we ask for in this behemoth? It has 800 millimeters of water wading capacity, about 220 millimeters of minimum ground clearance. It just gives everything. It's a powerful turbocharged bi-turbo engine that just delivers the power when you need it. Some people say the gear sometimes hunts, but in my experience, it was more than enough. After all, it is an SUV. Now, what are the room for improvement? in this vehicle. Number one, I'm just trying to squeeze out the things, like just, happy thoughts, such as ventilated seats. And by the way, may I have your attention? For your bi-turbo titanium 4x4, we do have two tow hooks in front. What can it compete with? It competes with other SUVs like Terra, Fortuner, Montero, MUX. It even has a wash nozzle here in the front camera. And not every car company do that. If you have been owning Ford vehicles, some of you complain, some of you don't. So please let us know your experience of owning a Ford vehicle, especially the transmission. Yun. So it has the smart kick function, and you can just sit here and we can talk about life here. And there's LED light here. That's just, it has two LED lights here and here. And when you look here, power buttons to put down and raise up the third row. Now, earlier, I forgot that this has that. This is the only 7-seater right now here in the Philippines in this price point that has this. Yun. Your third row comes up and folds down in a very classy way. Like, I can play with this all day, but it will drain the battery. You can also do this with your Ford Everest. Very easy, just in case you have big luggage like this. Just carry it and put it up there. We are in normal mode. It doesn't have sport mode, but it does have Steptronic, and it has brake hold as well. All the lights are in automatic. This car is super fully loaded, and you have sensors all around the vehicle, so you can tell if you're gonna bump into something or not. Please do subscribe and support the channel, and thank you again, Ford Philippines, for trusting me with this wonderful vehicle. Okay, so right now we are in this very quiet road. You can hear the sound. Can you guys hear the sound of the engine? This is a diesel car, so don't expect it not to have sounds at all. But it's quiet if you are like below 2,100 RPM. So when you press it, it really goes. 210 horsepower and 500 Newton meters of torque is not a joke. And you and I know very well that Ford Everest, Ford Ranger, all these vehicles perform as meant to be. So a bit of off-road right here. The body roll, surprisingly, in the highway, it's not too much. 10-speed automatic transmission, we're gonna floor it. Let's go. There, it's shifting really well. Really stable. Really stable. The steering, it tries to keep the car at the center of the road. You don't hear like sounds that will like make you feel insecure that your car will get destroyed. It has plenty of safety options, such as this one right here, so it can even follow the vehicle and also follow the lane. So that's too much. There is a limitation. It cannot just follow all the time, like all the time, even in like hard curves. No, it like kind of follows. So let's see if it will follow this lane. There, you see it's following, and then no more. So you should study it and have that confidence as you keep driving your car. Air condition, fantastic. The price, a bit on the higher side, I must admit, but you can, control your car with your phone, and I don't see a lot of cars out there right now in our mainstream or mass market cars. And this one, yes, to be called mass market, is a bit on the high side. But you know, all this interior, it really makes me feel that I'm driving an Explorer now in a smaller size and a tighter budget. So if you are in the market, you should get it. It's so fun. You might literally need to study the manual for a couple of days or watch a lot of our videos, and you will greatly maximize your car. So maximize your ADAS system, just easy on and off, and then like it also shows that you put your hand there. That's really cool. So animation wise, they did it really well. They made it so seamless like that and very clean. Yeah, like this one became too nice to bring it to the off-road actually, but it is a perfect vehicle. Let's try to park using the park assist. Press P here, then press this, then turn right. Let's try that. I hope it works. No? Oh, found. So stop. And then shift to neutral. Okay, hold the park button. So it shows here and then it's telling me to be careful. Okay, it's turning. Oh, I hope it doesn't. Just be careful. Let's see. Oh, that's scary. So what to do? This is scary. Okay. Showing in the sensor. Okay, that's scary. So what's going to happen? So I'm not bumping anything yet. So what to do? When is it going to? Okay, finally, we're going forward. Oh, that's scary. Okay, I'm just holding on to the P for park. And then let's see if it will work. Okay, now I feel less insecure. Gosh. Wow. It works. It works. It works. And are we done? No, we're not yet done. Oh. And we're done. That was interesting.